The fact is that Miller has got a slim lead in a district that Donald Trump carried by double digits in 2024, and the clock is ticking for Republicans to get him out of there. And if he does not withdraw by Monday, they will be stuck with him. Brian Poindexter is running as a Democrat against Max Miller in Ohio's 7th congressional district, and he joins us now. Brian, I want to start with these allegations against Miller made by his ex-wife, also the daughter of sitting Republican Senator Bernie Moreno. This is what Moreno had to say earlier today about the allegations that Miller potentially abused his 2-year-old daughter, Moreno's granddaughter. Watch this.
The best part of my day is when I start FaceTiming her. She's a sweet little girl. I can't even express to you what it feels like to have her in my life. I just wish her dad felt the same way.
It's not news to you that Moreno has called on Miller to resign. What do you think? What are voters in the district telling you?
Well, first off, thanks for having me on. Hearing that clip of Bernie Moreno, I myself am a father of 2 daughters, and I can hear the pain in his voice. So he's certainly, he's certainly in a bad place right now. But yeah, these allegations, I didn't get into this race because of these allegations. I got into this race because Max Miller's policies that he supports have been terrible for the working families in our district. And I want to show people a different way, a way where we put workers first for a change in this country. And I'm running to do just that.
I didn't get in it for this reason, but this is very, very serious stuff. And Moreno, has accused Miller of refusing to literally return his granddaughter's, he says, is a little blue bunny, like a stuffed animal in a custody exchange, and held it hostage for 48 hours. And Miller responded just now, this past hour on X, and he posted all these screenshots of text messages that are explaining the transfer of his daughter's blue bunny, saying she got it back in 14 hours. When you see this stuff, what does it say about the integrity of the person that you're running against, and what voters in your district should feel?
Well, I've made the statement that, if these allegations prove to be true, Max Miller shouldn't be worried about a congressional seat. He should be worried about jail time. And it just shows a history of repeated behavior that has been, questionable at best. And I think the voters in Ohio 7th and a lot of the reactions I'm getting from voters here in Ohio 7th is that they want reasonable people holding these positions. I'm running to show a different way. I want to bring people together. And, I don't care if you're a Republican, independent, or a Democrat in this district. If you work for a living, you're having a really hard time because of the policies Max Miller has supported. And that's what got us in this race. And whether he stays in the race or whether they replace him, it doesn't matter to me. We are going to run and continue to run on our campaign of bringing more people together to fight for all of us in this district.